2. The Rise.
High in my mind where the wild things are, but these monsters ain't nice, they wanna take your life. Real ass crimes ain't nothing like CSI. All seeing eye to see inside your thoughts. A dirty mind will get your brain washed. Keep drugs in the slums and guns for everyone. Let us overdose and kill each other. That's less work for Big Brother. We got to be smarter, got to fight the power. 20 odd years since that song Travion. Murder case, gritted, I quit. It's never gonna be perfect. Utopia made. What's up, y'all? It's a Creative Collision back for another podcast. This is episode 11. It's your boy Saeed here.
You already know what's going on, y'all. It's Will. And what we getting into today? Let the people know
We got some good topics to get into today. Some big stuff happening in the music industry and the rap world. Eminem dropped a new album out of nowhere. Surprise album, Kamikaze.
Shit.
You got some response from Machine Gun Kelly diss track. We're gonna talk about that, but first we'll talk about we'll talk about Childish Gambino first. Gambino, everybody knows who Childish Gambino is. Pretty big out there, multi-talented person, rapper, actor, singer, writer.
It feels like summer.
And he had This Is America a couple months ago. Now that video was, was like analyzed and talked about a lot. And a couple days ago, he released a new video for his song "Feels Like Summer," and it was really, really dope because he had a bunch of.
You know what? You can't tell me nobody saw this coming from Childish Gambino. Like. I'm talking about old Childish Gambino back then. Nobody knew like how pivotal he'll be now. You know, like I don't know if you kept up with Childish Gambino back then before like all the hype he has now. You know, and all the how you say it, notoriety I guess he has now. But like I'm talking about from Community days. Like,
well, yeah, as a musician, I don't think anybody saw that coming.
I'm talking about as a musician, and then even as like
as a magician.
My bad.
He's a magician.
We was already pre-gaming, y'all.
That man doing magic now.
He already went on magic.
What can he do?
Hey, that music is magic. Yeah, he is a musician. But the type of artist he is now, and as far as like what he's doing for the culture. You did not see that coming, even from like his stand-ups and stuff like that. Like you just didn't see this coming out of Childish Gambino, and like his growth is really crazy to me. So
yeah, I think that's true for the most part. Like because before this this era of like his music that he's making now, like he was. Like just making cool music, but it was like kind of nerdy and like
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like
a black nerd type.
Yeah,
thing.
It wasn't like he had like a big like social message or he put that much thought into like his videos like that.
Well, no, I think he always did. I think he just elevated the level of it because like even when he talked about, it's like I still think he's him. Like I don't think he's changed as far as like who he is as a core individual. You know. I think it's just evolved more, and then like it's actually being appreciated more, and like I don't know, like just because the sound and the way he's actually like releasing it now is a bit different. That's what it is, Because some of his songs like that he had back then, like I was fucking with, I was like this shit is dope as hell. Like if you actually sat back, watched them and listened to them and all that, and so I just think now like the evolution it has it's really showing.
Yeah. But yeah, so let's talk about the video. Let's get into the music video. It was, obviously like our first watch, you kind of like a little surprised because you're like, oh shit, like that person looks familiar. Oh shit, he has a bunch of like artists
I like the whole
in here.
Boondocks look it had to it.
Yeah, like the Boondocks animation feel to it.
The animation,
like even he himself kind of looked like Huey. Like the hair, like kind of. Like an older version of him.
Yeah, like an older version of Huey. Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah. And then it was, it's a really chill like
song is kind of at the end of summer, which I think he planned it that way. Like I'm gonna release this song at the end of summer.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of
You really think he planned it though? Because of like the reason why I don't think it was like I mean I think aspects of it was planned, but like because like when we see Nicki Minaj and Travis Scott in there, I mean that's recent, you know.
Yeah.
So I think it kind of like planned itself out. I think he just
probably a little bit. Well, that's why I feel like he probably recorded that song like maybe
recently, right?
Well, maybe like a month ago or something, or maybe a little bit more, and he just didn't have the music video for it.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think he like had this song like established way ahead in the year, and like, all right, and then I'm gonna release like it was like all this to happen. I think he was like, fuck, this is the music video. Like, this is like.
I think he might have had the song recorded a while ago, but the video was like a recent concept. So he probably like, this is the perfect time to like make a video for this. Like the video was probably something like he just thought of like recently, like I'm gonna do this. This is gonna be dope. But like he probably had a song like and you know stashed away like for a little while.
Okay,
so I'm thinking maybe. But yeah, I mean we'll talk about the video. We just watched it together just to kind of you know both see that recap on it, and you know it starts off. You know, Gambino's just walking in the middle of the street. He has like raggedy clothes on, like he doesn't give a fuck. You know, doesn't care what anybody else is. Yeah.
So I will say that's what the symbolism you got from it was pretty much him in the raggedy clothing.
Yeah.
Like, don't care.
Which is like in real life, that's how he doesn't dress. Like he's not the type of dude that cares about getting the latest shoes or the freshest gear.
Well, actually, some of his outfits are pretty. Well, now like some of his outfits are pretty flashy.
Like what kind of like suits? Like
yeah, like when he's like dressed up, like it's pretty flashy. Like as far as like
wearing suits is something now. Like, but he's not like a sneakerhead. He's not like a hype beast. That's what I mean. You know,
like a trendy dress.
Yeah, he's not like one of those dudes like a hype beast. Like the latest Jordans just came out and go cop them type of shit.
Most definitely.
Yeah,
most definitely.
Like going to an award show dressing nice, like that's.
So cool, like the first thing that we noticed in the video was the fact. Well, I don't know if this was the first thing, but like one of the first things I guess I want to bring up was the fact that how he's walking by himself, and then like even with the headphones on in his ear, it's like he sees everything going on, you know, but he's still in his own world and he's just watching. And he's going. He's
ignoring it.
Exactly, he's ignoring it, but not like completely, you know. He's just not speaking on it because like he sees everything that's happening, you know, but he's staying in his own world. He's still blocking it out with his own world, you know. As he goes through it, and then so pretty much I don't know. I just when I caught that I was like, oh shit, that's like almost like because we were saying that like this is supposed to be like his last album.
Yeah, this is his last rap album.
Like his disconnect to hip hop right now, you know, and how so the fact that he's walking through the neighborhood, he's still a part of it, but at the same time he's disconnected from it.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I think that's a good take on it. I think that's like the message he was trying to give across. Like he's disconnected from the rest of the rap community.
Do you think he's going into more R&B rhythm and then R&B?
I do. I think he's pretty much close to. He's done rapping. I think the "Waking My Love" album kind of woke in his like that side of. His music ability. I honestly think he's better at making that type of music than rapping. So like,
I think because I like Childish Gambino. I liked his rapping, dude.
No, he's a good rapper, but I think that album like got like crazy praise. Like like the critic reviews on that shit were like, like this is some Stevie Wonder type of ish. Like that's literally what people were saying about it. Like, so I think. And I do that. Because I'm a rap fan. I like rap music more. So I like rapping more. So I probably like more drawn to his side of rapping. Yeah. But I get like the people that say like he's so great at just making that other like that type of music. Where it's like State Woke was fucking everywhere. That shit was huge. Like he never had a rap song that huge. You know. Yeah. So I do think like he's probably gonna. Focus on like that type of.
I was about to get into that, so I'm about to say, you think that now the new like he's still gonna release music? It's just gonna be more like.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be like more that and that route, you know, that angle. that's probably why he made a video like that, because he's like disconnected from the rap world at least, and he's probably still gonna make music, but he didn't get out of the rap game.
Yeah. So. Nice. Actually, let's get the video playing, because there's a lot in that video, and I want to make sure we can hit on at least enough of it. You know, it's so much, like I don't even know like what part to break down next. Maybe like the whole the Trippie Redd and Lil Pump. Do you think he feels unnoticed by the rap communities? Because there was nothing, like nobody got like said anything or interacted with him at all as he's walking, home.
No, that's true. Yeah.
And so it's almost like he goes unnoticed in the rap community.
Yeah, nobody went up to him or said anything
there was
to him.
nothing he was disregarded.
Yeah, that's another thing. Yeah, that's a good one too. Kodak's in jail, so he's locked in the house.
They straight played hoop around him.
Yeah, he wasn't even there. I think it's interesting how he missed the shot. Like, he could have easily made it, That's probably symbolism for some.
Was who took that shot? Was that Takeoff or was that
I'm not sure.
Quavo? Because with Takeoff,
I think it was Takeoff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're saying that it's almost like symbolizing him being left behind.
Yeah, he's like the one that nobody talks about.
Yeah, exactly.
The Nicki Minaj and Travis Scott playing Building Blocks.
Hold on, it's going fast as hell, y'all. So alright, so we already talked about Childish Gambino walking down the street.
So you see.
And then we'll hit the Trippie Redd trying to get accepted.
And then they're like, you notice how they're so much younger than what they are in real life.
Yeah, exactly.
They're like little ass fucking kids, like in the video. And I think it's.
Well, in real life, because technically they're like 18, 19, and then they blew up so fast that they really are still really young in hip hop.
In the rap world, that's why I think he made them like so young in the video, because they're like 10-year-old kids or something like that.
Yeah.
Like in this music video. But like in hip hop age, that's probably like what they are,
Yeah.
So it's like, I think they're trying to fit in with the people that kind of influence them. So you see
exactly.
21 Savage.
Oh my god, dude, yeah, exactly. Yeah. They're trying to fit in with the people who influence them.
Yeah,
exactly.
And at least trying to be accepted by their part of their group, but they're like.
But even then, but that's a point out to how unique their sound is in music, because even 21 Savage and Lil Kodak, even they're like, nah, you guys ain't on our level, nah, well, we don't. It's too different, you know what I'm saying? It's too that way. Even though they can all be.
Some real shit going on outside, man.
Real shit. But even though some were saying that 21 Savage, Kodak, and all them, they can be considered mumble rappers, but the highlight of a mumble rap,
Yeah.
And so I think if you want to consider 21 Savage, Kodak, and who's that sitting in the car with 21?
That's I forgot, but it's Metro Boomin.
Oh, Metro Boomin. Okay. Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's the thing. That's because they're SoundCloud rappers. They're you put SoundCloud in front of rappers. You know what I'm saying? They're SoundCloud rappers. So it's just saying their genre is still trying to find its way in the rap community.
So so I think Lil Pump and Trippie Redd is they're still trying to it means the world for them to get respect by
exactly
those type of people.
Yeah.
Cause
the artists that they saw.
Yeah. And they're probably in the rap game still trying to find that respect, and so a lot of people take shots of those too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So they want to get that respect. So there's those kids.
But isn't it crazy that how Trippie Redd and then Lil Pump, out of the SoundCloud rappers, those are the two most prominent ones? I mean, because honestly, you think X would have been right there instead of Trippie Redd or Lil Pump if he was alive?
Maybe.
Or what about what's his Smoke Perp?
Yeah.
Cause I listen to Smoke Perp more than I do Trippie Redd.
Yeah.
I heard the homie told me that his album was actually pretty damn dope. Smoke Perp. I didn't listen to it though. Yeah.
Nah, me neither.
And then let's break that down too real quick. So let me just bring it up again real quick though. So the whole Childish Gambino not being noticed in the rap thing, and when you think about it, right? Like how many features could you really say? Oh, somebody reached out for Childish Gambino to get on, you know, like a feature.
Features. I mean, he's I think about like Chance the Rapper is like one dude he's had a couple features with.
Yeah, Chance, but they have history.
Well, you gotta have some history, I think, to.
Well, yeah, I'm saying that makes more sense.
Yeah.
Because they have history, you know.
Yeah. But not that much.
Exactly, you know. And so that's what I'm saying. I think it's almost like he feels like even though he's getting all this new attention by everywhere else out, but he ain't getting that same attention by his own community, you know.
Yeah.
In regards to maybe his music.
But I don't know if he really wants to collaborate. I don't think he's the type of dude that wants to a lot. That's probably why he's like in his own world in the video. Because I don't.
Yeah, I'm not saying like it's but he wants the attention. I'm just saying I noticed that. Maybe he notices it too though. Like, but we don't know what goes on behind the scenes, I guess. But I'm saying like, by him showing that everybody's basically still doing their own thing as if he's not even there.
Mm-hmm.
Is he somewhat saying that like these people are not even reaching out to him because they don't see him, like they still don't really see him as one of them, you know?
And it could be a good point. Like they don't see him as a real rapper, you know, because like he's kind of nerdy and he's an actor and he does all this other shit.
Yeah.
Like in the music community, the rap world especially, they don't really accept him as like an MC.
Yeah.
And that could be like a point he's trying to make too. Like nobody sees him.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wouldn't doubt it. Like that's another.
Yeah. I just noticed that right now. I was like, oh shit. That's what I like though, right? Like when you keep rewatching shit and then more shit hits you and you're like, oh shit, am I high or am I? Oh hell no, that's a ghost. Your shit jumped off the thing, dude.
Your shit's right. It's on the head.
Yeah, I saw that shit.
You know, like
ain't no phone do that shit.
Yeah, but I feel it.
Who was that went to the rim and missed? Was it Takeoff or
that was Takeoff? But I heard it was Takeoff. Cause I don't really can't really tell. I don't really know their faces like that, but he's the one getting left behind.
Yeah,
I saw like somebody say that.
And it's kind of true. Like when you think about it, when you think of Migos, you often forget to even mention Takeoff. You think of Quavo.
Yeah.
And
Offset.
Offset, yeah. But you think of Offset more for
Cardi B.
Cardi B now.
But still, he's getting talked about.
Yeah, he's getting talked about.
Yeah. I don't really know shit about Takeoff. Honestly, I don't know.
Last thing I heard about Takeoff was about him sleeping with that transgender girl. Because she took a video of all that. That's the last shit I heard about with Takeoff. So that should tell you something, you know?
That's why he missed the shot.
Alright?
Yeah, okay. I mean, then he just... You know how he notices how he just kicks the ball away?
Yeah.
You know, sometimes, like... You would pick the ball up. You know, if a ball rolls to you, instead of just like you kind of pick it up and get it back to, or you pick it up and you're like fucking around. Like, you touch it, or I'm gonna shoot a shot. Like you know, and he just kind of like he's unbothered by anything.
Pushes the opportunity.
Yeah, he pushes it away. Like he's unbothered by. That could be like a message, like maybe like, you know how popular and big Migos is, and like Childish Gambino could easily maybe collaborated with them at one point. And like to get more clout, to get more, recognition, but like you just shoot it away instead.
Yeah.
That could be like
especially at that moment, because I mean like Migos, they had some big records out around the time, even after this.
Yeah, I mean they're still
exactly
big. Like, still,
exactly. Like, it's still a pretty cool time to like hop on it. But I mean Quavo, he's about to release his single album. Yeah. I think this month, right?
I don't know when, but I heard about that. Yeah. But that could be something he's saying too, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It's like,
I'm saying, like, because they both had that buzz going on, you know?
You go into Birdman barbecuing and Chance the Rapper, like, he's laughing at some shit that Jaden...
What do you think the whole Birdman barbecuing thing is about?
Maybe he's cooking he's cooking his artist. The smoke. He's polluting the, I don't know, like his smoke going everywhere.
Polluting his product.
Maybe,
Overcooking.
He's overcooking. He overcooked his.
Overcooking, yeah.
Overcooked Lil Wayne. You know how I say Lil Wayne? He worked Lil Wayne to death basically, like, and he didn't really.
But where was Lil Wayne in the video?
He's not in this video at all.
And Lil Wayne's really not in music right now. Like, come on, it's real. He's not. Lil Wayne's not really dropping nothing. Right now.
So maybe he's just like enjoying himself, but he's like cooking. He's burning the meat. He's burning his artists.
Yeah.
You know, overworking them.
Yeah. Overcooking the meat. Yeah, overcooking the product. Yeah.
Some deep ass shit.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, oh fuck. Because at first I didn't catch what the little Birdman thing was, and I was like, oh shit. Now we said, I'm like, oh shit, that makes sense. Yeah.
That's facts. Let's see what else we got.
Birdman, man. Stop, man.
And Will Smith is just
think about like YMCMB and all that. Like, it's done now. Cash Money, that shit's done.
Oh, they are. Drake. Drake's Scorpion album was his last album, I think, right? With Cash Money.
Yeah, I heard it's like who's he gonna sign to?
That's why he made a double album to like fulfill like the amount of songs that he needed. Do you think? Just real quick, I know we're a little off topic. But do you think Drake's gonna sign somebody? Or you think Drake's gonna like stay be independent? I think he has his own power to be independent.
Yeah, right.
Like, he don't need to sign with anybody.
Right, exactly. When I was looking at that, I was like, I don't feel like he's gonna sign to anybody.
Start his own label.
Exactly. That's what I think. OVO, you know. I don't feel like he's gonna really sign anybody.
Yeah.
Like he's too big now.
Just as a distributor, you know how like J. Cole has like Dreamville or whatever, but like Rock Nation distributes, like something like that, you know, where he has full control over like the music he's making. That's what it's all about.
That's gonna happen too.
Obviously, I think everybody like kind of caught this the Travis Scott, Nicki Minaj.
If you think about it too, because how it happened, like watch how Travis Scott does it. How basically Nicki's mad at Travis Scott, right? Because she feels like he didn't crumble down everything she worked for. You know, that never won out. But if you look at Travis, like it's almost like he did it unintentionally. You know, like it wasn't like he was.
He didn't do it on.
Yeah, he wasn't mad dogging Nicki as he did it.
Yeah,
like
they were both having fun together at first.
Exactly. I mean, it was just something. It was so unintentional. He was just being himself, you know.
Yeah.
Azalea in the tree.
She's on her
being
in her own world. Yeah, and she gets all that.
He was in, and he's smiling. So it's like, she took it personal when really it wasn't.
Which is exactly what happened. This one is kind of interesting.
Tug of war,
It's a tug of war between The Weeknd. What's his face?
Ty Dolla Sign.
Ty Dolla Sign, and then who's that?
I don't know who the last guy is.
Let's see. Frank Ocean. That's Frank Ocean?
Oh, shit. I thought Frank Ocean dyed his hair now.
I can't tell. It might be. I don't know. Somebody suggested it was Frank Ocean. And then there's A$AP Rocky, Solange, and Willow Smith.
But what?
Maybe because they're both like these artists are really like both weird like hipster artists.
Well, because like I saw one theory. It was like, all right, so A$AP Rocky, the Willow Smith, and who else is Solange?
Yeah,
they're more of the singing rap type artists. But that didn't make sense to me. I was like, A$AP Rocky, singing rap, like. I never associated him with that.
I think Solange and Willow Smith makes sense.
Exactly. Together. It's just A$AP Rocky that throws it off.
And then like the one thing with Solange and Willow, they're both like products of their family, where like they're overshadowed by people in their family who are much bigger than them.
Yeah.
You see like Will Smith was just before that watching the car, and then like Jaden. And Solange obviously with Beyonce.
Oh shit! Look at Saeed breaking that shit down. Yeah, I didn't notice that. Right.
But I don't get the A$AP Rocky.
Exactly, that's what throws me off. A$AP Rocky. Yeah. So I'm like, what's going on there? But it is like a tug of war, like a back and forth of my sound versus your sound, and instead of And it's getting nowhere, basically.
Yeah, you notice that, when in a typical tug of war, there's like a hole in the middle, you fall in, and whoever loses, there's like nothing in the,
exactly.
Like they're fighting over nothing.
Exactly. Oh shit, yeah. Because how I saw it, I was like, it's getting nowhere. It's like there's no one's better than the other.
Yeah.
But then you're right, there is no hole right there,
Yeah,
so there is really no loss. It's like it's over nothing.
Shit.
He's just fighting to be fighting. Yeah.
We're gonna blow up with this one, man. We breaking shit down.
Yeah, we breaking shit down. That's how you gotta do it. You pause it. Like, that's some good analysis right there.
Yeah, there's nothing.
There's nothing
going back and forth over nothing.
There's really no reason for you to fight each other. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Damn, bro, we fucking on that.
Alright. We didn't even smoke, y'all. We didn't even smoke.
We're just on some other shit right now. I mean, we drinking.
But I mean, I never heard alcohol.
I drink all the time.
Right?
I'm never this smart.
I had so many drinks before I came here.
It's just now hitting you.
Like, fuck, that shit's dope.
And you got the Soldier Boy on.
Hell yeah. So, this one right here, y'all, right? We see the Soldier Boy with talking to Chippy Red and Lil Pump about the whole incident, the whole, and I got my gun. And what the fuck was that fake ass story he told and shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, about that, right? So we're saying Trippie Redd and Lil Pump, they're running left and right to 21 Savage, Kodak Black, to get acceptance, in the community, that they actually and guidance at that they actually end up running into Soulja Boy. And so what I was seeing was that it's like they're getting the wrong type of guidance from the wrong people, because Soulja Boy, in terms of longevity with music and all that, he's not one you'll want to listen to. But you see them listening to Soulja Boy and their face light up, taking in basically wrong advice from wrong people, as far as how to survive in the culture. And so
I think you see how happy Soulja Boy looks. He's so excited because he's so nobody cares about Soulja Boy no more like that.
Yeah, that he has two young.
Yeah, and he's happy that somebody's actually talking to him. Let me tell you guys a story. And
it's almost selfish.
By him?
Yeah, by Soulja Boy.
Why?
Because it's so wrapped up in himself that he's not really thinking about the effects that he's gonna give upon these new rappers, these artists. It's almost like, just look at me and look at, what I'm saying, type of thing.
True, but I think it's kind of interesting because we don't know what the story he's telling.
Well,
maybe he's trying to give him advice.
When he did the bow, look, if you watch the video, he does the gun thing, the same thing he did in the video.
Yeah.
So that's why it's like, everybody's like, okay, yeah. So he's telling him the story that bullshit story, and he's basically feeding them bullshit.
Yeah.
Because that story was whole bullshit. Yeah. So he's feeding them bullshit. Yeah. They light up. They're accepting that bullshit.
And they're gonna go out and do this bullshit too.
Do bullshit too now. So. Shit. Right. So the Drake and Future thing. What you get from that one?
I think Future is just leaving Drake behind.
How though? That's what I don't understand. I don't understand how Gambino sees Future leaving Drake behind. You don't think Drake's leaving Future behind?
No, I think
because Drake's the bigger artist. He's the bigger artist.
Well, I think Drake took a big L his last album. Mm-hmm. I think the whole shit that went down with Pusha T.
Yeah.
I think obviously he still has a big fan base, but I do think Drake. I think in the hip hop world, a lot of artists don't really.
In the hip hop, okay, yeah. Yeah, you say in the hip hop, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, the rap, they don't really fuck with Drake like that. Nobody's trying to collaborate with Drake that much anymore. And I think Future is the reason he's kind of leaving Drake behind, because Future everybody wants to have Future singing on his hook or feature on his track.
I'm not fucking with Future's music like that though.
But you might not be, but he's
a
lot of people are fucking with Future like that.
Because a lot of his shit sounds the same to me, honestly.
A lot of Drake shit sounds the same, just in general, a lot of rappers, So I think that's what it is. Maybe, and because Drake and Future had an album together.
Yeah, exactly.
And that shit was hot.
So you think, because this is more a video of, as far as dissecting the whole rap culture right now.
Yeah.
So Drake's getting left behind as far in regards in the rap culture.
Yeah, I think a lot of artists aren't really fucking with Drake that much, like, anymore.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I think Drake used to be like a big go-to guy.
Yeah.
For like features.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because he was so hot and like, just a single hook for you, like you know. Man, I don't think Drake's looked at as that type of guy no more. Where like, if you get Drake on your song, like you're automatically gonna have like a hot track, right? Or like a single.
Yeah.
And I think Future's that guy now. Where like, if you get Future on your song, like even if you just like mumbling the hook, he's still.
I don't see
you know
it that
what I'm
way.
saying?
I would still choose Drake over Future.
But that's like preference in music, though.
Yeah, but no, even like just how I see it, I still think Drake will get you more of a number one hit than Future would.
When's the last Drake big hit?
I was about to say Kiki, but you can't even say that because
that was a meme.
If it wasn't for like, that song wouldn't have been as big.
That's what I'm saying.
But is that only just because of the fact that, like you said, Pusha T came in right now and just fucked everything up for him as far as this album wise and all that? Because let's mind this. What if that Pusha T beef would have never happened? What do you think this album would have done? You think it would have done better? Or
it probably would have done better, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Most likely would have done better, but I think.
Because what we were checking for was responses. We weren't even really checking for music. Like we were checking for responses. Like how are you gonna respond?
I think people were checking. People wanted him to respond for sure, yeah. But also, just the music itself too. It's not like it blew anybody away, even outside of the responses. You know, like I think. I don't think Drake's done. I'm not saying Drake is like he's like just gonna be like a nobody now, but like I do think he's on the decline.
If that's true, then Ice Cube he called it because I remember when I was listening to him and he said it. He said like he thinks Drake hit that mark. He thinks I didn't believe it at first. I was like nah, I don't see it, but
he's not gonna get any bigger than he was like in a couple years ago. You know what I mean? Like just like. His singles on Scorpion, they weren't like they weren't like usually Drake has like maybe 4 or 5
no, that's true,
hot ass tracks. You know what I'm saying? Like even if the album is whatever, he has.
I don't even go back to Scorpion. Like I don't. Yeah.
Or not even just like the whole album, just like the radio hits. They weren't like you know they weren't popping like that. You know
because of everything that happened behind it.
Yeah. So I think maybe I don't know. Maybe it's just like Childish Gambino. Is like his perspective on things. Maybe he might be wrong about it. It's not to say like everything right.
Exactly.
Yeah, but I think that's what he's trying to say. Like that Future is leaving Drake behind.
Yeah.
And like, and at least in the hip hop community, because everybody, for the most part, like is cool with Future, like in the rap community. And I think Drake has like a lot more enemies.
That whole schedule conflict shit, like hell no.
Like, she's mad at everybody right now.
Yeah, exactly.
So. That's what I think he's trying to say.
Yeah.
At least my perspective
I can see that. Yeah, and then Drake reaching his hand out for him to come back.
Yeah, like he needed some.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
To gain that respect back and.
Yeah.
Yeah. What shit? Ooh. Wow. I don't want to say that Drake come after me, mob ties and shit.
You gonna get you like you got. X, bro.
Right? Hey, you saw that, right?
Yeah.
You saw that, right? And then even in the song, with JB Blackboy, what's it called? I don't know. Yeah. Just when I first heard the hook where he said, because we said we put that shit behind us, but we lied.
Yeah.
I figured that was towards Meek, but then I was like, you know what? That shit could be about X. And the reason why I brought that up because on Scorpion,
you said some shit
Jay-Z,
about like.
had a verse, where he mentioned X.
And
so I was like, that's kind of weird because it's kind of real soon, And then I'm like, X did go kind of hard as far as what he said about Drake's mom, and everybody knows how much Drake loves his mom, so it's like, I wouldn't put it past some shit. Like he was talking about more than the Meek shit, you know what I'm saying?
Whether that and Maltese, he has a line where like snatch the Gucci or the Versace. Remember the bag that Triple X had? Mm-hmm. He had a line about like snatch the bag, shot in the head, snatch the bag, some shit like that in Mob Ties.
Fuck.
You didn't know about that?
No, I didn't even notice that.
Yeah,
part.
like it was like a direct reference, like to the way he died, like something like popped in the popped in the head, like snatched a Gucci bag. Something
You
like
think that could be why, like, Drake, like, in the rap culture too, might be like taking a hit because people kind of feel some type of way about that? Like, there's probably talks going on about that, you know, like people where it probably is getting around, you know.
Yeah.
And they probably is. I
think a lot of people have been like jealous of Drake for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
I think a lot of his rap contemporaries feel like he never like deserved as much shine as he got.
Yeah.
And like he's kind of like.
I think he just like the way he marketed it himself, you know, in his music. I thought that's how like he did it. Like he was so business savvy with it, you know. So.
Yeah. And people.
But I wouldn't put it past him though. Like that's what I had a conversation with some girl about this.
Yeah.
And I was like, yo. Like just after listening to the song, I'm like, yo, this could been, you know.
Yeah.
I wouldn't. And if so, that like low key, that didn't even sit right with me. I was like, fuck, like what the fuck, low key.
Oh, he says Louis bags in exchange for body bags. Cause he had a Louis bag, XXX, and they stole his Louis bag when they killed him.
Yeah.
So he has a line where it says Louis bags in exchange for body bags.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, I'm sick of these things, sick of these. Okay, hire some help, get rid of these.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I mean that's a whole separate fucking topic, but you know.
Yeah.
Let's move on. Let's go. So after that, you have the Kid Cudi and his feelings. He's standing by himself. I think
right after, right?
Kanye.
Or is it Chris Brown?
Yes, Kanye crying.
Mm-hmm.
He's like,
putting him too right back
like
to back.
Really, he's really fat too.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if you noticed how fat Kanye was made. And then I guess Michelle Obama. I thought it was Michelle Obama. I saw other people say like it was his mom.
No, that's Michelle Obama.
Yeah,
that's Michelle Obama, hands down. I thought Michelle Obama as soon as I saw it. That's Michelle Obama.
Yeah.
That's the same hairstyle, all that. That's Michelle Obama right there. And that's why he, like, with the mega hat, you know,
he just needs
an arm, you know,
he needs a hug.
He needs help.
I think, that's what he's saying. Like, how everybody's like taking shots at Kanye, like, you know, talking shit about him. He just needs somebody to reach out to him.
Reach out to him.
Give this man a hug. That's all he needs.
Lead him through the tears.
Yeah.
And then he stops crying, you know.
Yeah.
And even then, like now, like, he saw him apologize for the slavery comments.
Yeah.
You know.
His tears dry up.
And the whole Kid Cudi right before Kanye though, like putting them two like back to back because the album they just released, you know. And then Kid Cudi, like, he just has his head down. He's just silent. He's just quiet. And basically, I saw something that had to do with basically saying that Kid Cudi, he's been silent too long, you know. Like, he needs to open and speak again, you know. Pretty much. That's what they got from that.
Yeah, the Kanye one was a
But why these certain people, like, why do they have the black screen behind them? Like, what do you think what that means to...
I don't know. I think he wanted to single out these artists because, like, I think he wanted to shine the light on them more. You know, obviously Kanye is all over the news, right?
Yeah.
So I think like singling him out is like
but
a more statement.
He singles out Chris Brown. He singles out Whitney Houston. He singles out Kid Cudi. He singles out.
See, that I'm not sure.
Have you noticed one thing about all these people? They had like trouble. They had problems. You know.
Yeah.
There was some type of problem that they had, you know, in the industry. Well, then again, he singles out Beyonce.
Yeah,
she has the red
RP Fredo.
And then another theory was that pretty much these are the people that he personally like inspired to, you know, and looked at with.
And then like Beyonce and then the Rihanna line, they're both like just peacefully like in their own thoughts, you know, like Beyonce's just like eyes closed, like just in her own thought, and then like Rihanna's like meditating, she's like floating, just like, you know what I'm saying, like, so it's not like a negative about them. So I would think it's something that only Childish Gambino would probably have to explain, like, I don't know. Maybe it is like he's inspired by them or something else.
Yeah, no, that's a good point. Yeah, that's a good point.
Because he definitely singled them out for a reason, you know. He could have chosen anybody else.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it wasn't just...
All right, so who's this on the bench with the ice cream?
At first, I didn't know who it was, and people started saying OJ, but he don't really look like OJ.
Exactly, that's the thing, though. I understand the OJ theory, but he doesn't look like OJ. Then somebody said Shannon Sharp, and I was like, all right.
Shannon Sharp doesn't make sense at all.
Exactly, but now I'm like, but yeah, I mean Shannon Sharp mainly just big for the memes right now. You know what I'm saying?
That's not Shannon Sharp.
Yeah, I don't think so either. I think now I really think it's the Florida mayor.
It could be, man. And that makes a lot of sense because that's
exactly. It makes more sense that way. It's X's hometown.
Yeah.
That's X, the representation of him, and then what we got from it was basically how you get the mayor, he took a taste, and that's what we got. We got a taste of X, but we didn't get the whole thing.
Oh, yeah.
And the rest of it just faded away, pretty much because of his untimely
death. He let him down.
Yeah. Oh.
You just piss him off to the side. And kind of like.
Yeah.
Let some melt.
Yeah. Let some. Yeah.
Maybe if he kept holding them or something like that.
Or the city.
The city kept holding.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
The
like
city kept. Because the city kind of like.
Yeah.
Let him down in a way. Oh, hey, that's true. Not still saying the actual mayor, but like the place where he's from.
He got let down by his state.
Yeah. Damn. Fuck, dude. We ain't cracked the bitch. Shit.
Yeah, we
Bro,
all.
That makes sense. That makes so much sense now, though. Think about it. Shannon Sharp doesn't fit in. That doesn't look like OJ to me. No. But I'm like, I understand why people would say that.
Yeah, I mean, it does make a little sense too. But.
And then like when I first saw the ice cream too, I thought it had a representation of like the whole black versus white thing, and like it's collision as far as how's it being accepted into hip hop and whatnot, and
just melting away.
Hey, another thing to notice how there's like Eminem, he's not in there, like MGK, like there's no like white hip hop artists in here. G-Eazy, like
that's true. I mean, there's a lot of like Tekashi 6ix9ine's not in here. Like,
oh yeah, he's not in here.
There's still a good amount of like people that are not in here.
But so. I think automatically, like when we saw Trippie Redd and Lil Pump, you didn't associate them with Tekashi.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of associated them with Tekashi.
That's true. Charlamagne and Lil Yachty.
I don't understand that one.
Yeah, I don't know what Charlamagne, like, obviously, like...
No, I understand why Charlamagne has to be there, right? But I don't understand him and Lil Yachty.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know if they're like friends in real life or like they're like some sort of history together. Lil Yachty, like,
even
the way
when you think about like their mentality, it doesn't. I never thought of Charlamagne acting like Lil Yachty acting like Charlamagne, like Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I don't understand the placement of them right there, and if there is any significance to it,
I do like the Charlamagne. I kind of see where Charlamagne like kind of sitting down eating a popsicle. Like, just watching everything.
Why a popsicle? Oh, he's suspect.
That's why Charlamagne, man. I don't know about that guy. No, but like, he's a radio host, right?
Yeah.
Put that back there real quick. And he's watching and observing the hip hop world so he can talk about it.
Yeah.
That's what I kind of got out of Charlamagne.
I just don't get why he's sitting next to Lil Yachty.
Yeah, I don't really like get it that like. Yeah. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Maybe I don't know if they're like homies or something, or they have some sort of history together. But that's where I see like why Charlamagne, like, she's watching everything and he's gonna talk about it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. With Lil Yachty, I'm not sure. Maybe somebody can crack that Da Vinci Code.
Let us know what y'all get from Charlamagne and Lil Yachty sitting together. Is there any significance in it, or is it? You know?
Yo, Birdman is like yoked. Not Birdman. Fucking Gucci Man. He's yoked as fuck.
Yeah.
He used to be fat.
I know, right?
He's just enjoying the non getting away from music, I guess. Chilling.
Yeah, like I
family life.
That's why I see it, like, because right now, like, really Gucci Man right now, when we really see anything about him, he's with Keisha Cole, or however you say her name, you know, his wife.
But he did lose a lot of weight. He's a lot skinnier.
No, he did. Yeah, he got fit.
Yeah, he got fit.
You know? So,
So I think,
but then, like, so we see the other legends, like,
so is Dre, Diddy, Snoop Dogg, Wiz Khalifa?
Drake is there? Are you sure?
Not Drake, Dr. Dre.
Yeah, Dr. Dre.
Dr. Dre, Diddy, Snoop Dogg,
Mm-hmm.
Wiz Khalifa, and Jay.
They're actually entertaining. So
they're dancing.
So I see. All right, here's how I see it. Right, Gucci Mane, he's not necessarily being part of the entertainment, but he's still not doing anything. He's sitting back. He's quiet still. As far as speaking out towards the younger rap generation and the state of hip hop, you know. And then the other legends, you know, they're too busy dancing. They're basically, because we see them do certain things on social media. Snoop Dogg, he has his whole thing going on. Who else is there? Diddy, you know, we see basically they're basically entertaining the culture, but they're not help guide it. You know what I'm saying?
But Wiz Khalifa doesn't make sense in that group.
Oh shit, Wiz Khalifa's in that group?
Yeah, and then now Jay is, I think Jay's at the type of guy.
In that group too?
Yeah.
What the hell? Hold on, let me see that group again.
He's at the end. So you got Dre.
Yeah, it's Dre.
Diddy, Snoop, Wiz Khalifa, and Jay-Z.
That's Jay-Z?
Yeah.
Let me see. Oh shit, that show is Jay-Z. And Wiz Khalifa at the end.
So, I mean, I kind of get what you're saying, but...
Yeah, actually, now I don't know. Because, like, I saw the first three, and
Or maybe it's the other way around. Maybe he feels like Gucci Man is not, like, reaching out to these young kids, and maybe those guys are the ones that are... Nah, but I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Cause
I don't know any. I don't know. But Wiz Khalifa is sort of a legend in his own right when it comes to, like...
I know he's looked up a lot of young rappers he's looked up to, but...
But Jay-Z, I don't understand that either, because I feel like Jay-Z, he is...
I think he does, like, make music too. He's not, like, on social media like that. He's not, like... You know, he's the type of dude that...
Are you trying to... you think maybe Childish Gambino saying it's not coming from a real place? It's more coming from, like a...
I don't know.
Look at me type of place?
I don't know. I think if it was Dre, Diddy, Snoop, and Jay, it would make more sense. But I know Wiz Khalifa is kind of like that as, like a respected artist.
Yeah,
but he's not those guys, you know.
Exactly, but I'm saying as far as for the young generation, you could look at him like that, you know.
But are they really like? And Dre's not really.
I will say, what is Dre really doing right now?
He ain't really doing anything.
He ain't really doing anything, you know.
I don't know. That's an interesting one.
Give us y'all theories on that one, y'all.
And you have the Ball brothers playing like Game Boy or something.
But it's still like...
Oh, look, this person put about the Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre, Diddy, Wiz Khalifa, and Jay-Z have all been accused of cheating on their wives.
Damn.
I mean, okay.
Fuck. Gucci Man, he hasn't.
No, you think that's what he's trying to say?
Well, why?
But why then?
What's the message? Like, what's he really trying to say?
They're like dancing around.
Now they're dancing around trying to
like distract people from the truth.
Exactly, from the truth. While Gucci Man, he's chilling because of loyalty. Like his loyalty calls him to chill, while the other ones they gotta act out now. You know, gotta make up for their mistakes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're dancing to distract people from.
Yeah, what they
did.
Mm-hmm. While Gucci's chilling because
he don't got nothing to cover up.
Exactly, he doesn't
like
have nothing to hide.
Oh shit! Yeah, I mean that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
Dope
Young Thug.
Shit, y'all. Dope shit.
Young Thug. That's who's with the Ball brothers.
Oh, that's Young Thug.
Yeah.
The relation there is.
Well, this guy put that Young Thug is one of Lonzo Ball's favorite rappers.
Mm.
And that's whether I guess maybe both playing video games or something like that. He could probably relate to him more.
Mm-hmm.
Probably around the same age.
Yeah.
That type of shit. You know.
I thought maybe like them playing a game was them two they're too basically focused or distracted by the actual game of basketball than to realize the surroundings and the importance of their.
That's really interesting, man, because the Ball brothers are the only non like rap. Well, I guess Lonzo Ball raps, I guess, but like they're the only like non like actual rappers that are in this video, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's like outside of they're not in like the rap community like that.
Yeah.
So I think that's interesting how you put the Ball brothers.
Well, because like you said, they tried to get into the rap community, but you know, saying with who was it?
Remember they're playing games to try to get in.
I don't know, like, cause I'm saying like, yeah, they weren't really as like they didn't start off as MCs. They're athletes who were trying to do both basically.
But athletes are trying to do music, but they're playing games with the music industry.
Or that's what I'm saying. Like I don't know, like
they're wearing Laker colors. All three of them. Kind of interesting.
Almost like they can't pick a side.
Yeah.
Like, you know, either you're gonna do this music thing.
They're playing. Yeah, they're not like fully committed to, like. It was fucking Migos who was playing basketball, not these motherfuckers.
Yeah, right.
Which is, cause like, cause what's his face? I think it's Offset that's or that's good at basketball. It's Quavo.
Quavo, yeah, he used to be.
Yeah, like, you balled like in this. You know how the celebrity games and All Star.
Yeah.
Like you balling, like you should like. That's kind of interesting, you know that.
No, that's true.
He had them playing basketball instead of these motherfuckers.
They had these motherfuckers.
Yeah, like just playing games.
Yeah, exactly. That's what they're doing. They're playing games.
They're like fully committed and all.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
They're just trying to be superstars, you know.
And with Quavo, it's almost like, at least he's. I mean, Quavo's not trying to be a basketball star. Let's be real. I mean,
he's not, but like, I don't know. He
gets
goes
distracted by it.
Yeah, but he like it seems like he really loves the game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, like it feels like he really likes to play basketball.
Yeah.
I think that's why he had them playing basketball.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe he's trying to say like these motherfuckers don't really love the game that much. That's why they're not playing basketball. They'd rather be doing something else.
Yeah.
I mean, he was trying to say like maybe like you know their dad forced them to play sports and.
I think this just comes down to they gotta have to choose a lane, you know, and stop playing games with
that,
each because they're dabbling in music by just being there, dabbling in music, and then yet their eyes are set on the game.
That's
so it's like
I think that's really interesting that the Migos was playing basketball and they weren't.
Yeah,
I think that says a lot. Let's move it on. Then you have So you have 2 Chainz taking a picture of there's Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne's here. How you mentioned Lil Wayne's not in here. He's 2 Chainz is taking a picture of Lil Wayne, Meek Mill, and Pusha T.
Yeah.
So that's 3 people that I think have either beef with Lil Wayne's had beef with Drake like that, but these 2 definitely had beef with Drake. And then Lil Wayne had his differences with Cash Money and Birdman. So I think that's a significant, like that's why this trio's together. Maybe they all have the same, like gone through the same type of issues with like labels or people and within the same camp, you know?
Yeah.
So
why is 2 Chainz taking the picture?
That's probably have to think about what 2 Chainz is he's with good music or with like I don't think he was ever like signed to good music, but what do you think he's taking the picture for?
does have something to do with it.
That what they have drama?
Yeah, as far as because like you said.
Oh, what I said, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I think they all have some sort of things going on with people within, like, they're all kind of dissing the same people. I mean, yeah, I guess they have issues with the same type of people. You know, like I definitely get the Meek Mill, Pusha T, and then Wayne. Wayne and Drake are still cool, but I think he's still has some. And obviously with Birdman, the resentment towards that. And I think Pusha T is not Pusha T, but 2 Chainz is. Maybe he's the one taking the selfie because he's the one that's not. He's not like in the drama like that, not wrapped up in all the dissing going on, all the label drama.
Maybe. You know? I mean, the only thing I hear about 2 Chainz right now is like that little show he has, Expensive Things. You know, well, not little show. It's actually pretty damn dope. But I think it's called like Expensive Things or something like that. But that's the only thing I know like really coming from 2 Chainz right now.
No, it's interesting. And then they get sprayed down by Rage. What do they call it? Ray Sherman?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, they're running around with water guns spraying them down.
Trying to say the others are washed.
Maybe. And they're kind of like little kids too, like having fun. Maybe they're just like
just no respect.
No respect, like little young kids, just not respecting their elders, type of thing. Not respecting legends.
Like, have you really heard of them like saying anything about any of these other artists? Really?
Nah, I mean,
know?
Not really. I
think they look up to or anything like that. You know.
I think they're just. I think what he's trying to say is that they're just like having fun and not really giving a care in the world. But it's gonna happen, or what people say.
Yeah.
That's
but is at the cost of?
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, that's just what I kind of think. I don't think he's trying to send like a big message with it. I think just that they're the kids that's trying to have fun. They kind of remind me a little bit of Triple Red and Lil Pump in the beginning, like running around, like looking for something to do. And I think they're just kind of running around, like not giving a fuck and spraying people down with water hose.
Yeah.
Or water guns, just because they don't really know what else to do.
They're sticking to their own. Basically, like they're not trying to fit into anybody else's thing. Like Lil Pump and Trippie Redd, they're just going around having fun with their own thing.
Just having fun with
tuned into their own, their own lane, basically.
So you see, they spray J. Cole, but then J. Cole goes back at him.
And that's, I think that's pointing to the fact that J. Cole, at least, exactly, whether it's conflict with the younger, at least he's engaging in it. You know what I'm saying? At least he's engaged with the younger generation, whether he's agreeing with them or not. You know, and so you can't really. And also, like somebody pointed out that it almost comes off as in we don't really know if he's doing it out of resentment towards these younger people, you know, these younger kids, or if it is coming from a place of trying to give you some helpful advice type of battle, you know. And so I think that's just pointing out that battle he's having, you know.
With the young generation. Yeah. It's Janelle Monáe and
Saz.
That's what I heard, but I heard somebody else say somebody out, like her girlfriend in real life. Because Janelle Monáe is. Yeah.
Well, she's not.
Well, she's a lesbian.
Well, no, she's right. That thing with a P. Pansexual.
Is that what she says? I know she is. I don't know.
I think it's called pansexual or something like that.
Where you don't have sex?
Well, no, where it's like you don't really like a girl or a guy. You just like the personality. You like the person, you know. So it's not about the fact that you like a girl or a guy. It's you like the person. And then she kind of like made reference to it, I guess, in the video and shit.
I guess it is SZA.
SZA, there we go.
Okay, well, they're just skateboarding, which is an uncommon thing they see girls do.
True.
You know, so they're kind of like just skating right past everybody else.
Going forward.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's true. Cause
pushing forward their own.
Yeah. They just skate right past Donald Glover here. Mm-hmm. So yeah, that way.
As far as it is, like you said, because like SZA, she gets I heard her get a lot of flack for being like, oh, she's like a queen side chick. She makes music for side chicks, and then
I know her last album was like super like respected, or like it was like critically acclaimed.
Yeah.
So I think.
But I'm saying like as far as like how people like, or I guess maybe not necessarily. Just how it was taken as like how type of artist she is, like she's like the influencing girl, also trying to be a side chick type artist. I'm not saying that's who she that's who she is or that's what she's trying to do, but that's what like I heard, you know, people consider her to be. And then with like what's her name?
Janelle Monáe.
Yeah, Janelle Monáe. Just as far as she stuck to like that you know how she wears suits and shit a lot, you know? She stuck to her own look and her own self pretty much, you know? And so that's why like even SZA, like she didn't change up her sound or anything because of that. Like so basically they're pushing forward in their genre because of that, like them staying who they are.
Yeah.
Possibly.
I mean, that could be it. There are two artists that are underappreciated, just skating right past everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
What I noticed is like, so those scenes, those single scenes, where you get Childish Gambino, like with these, he closes his eyes, and then it goes to this place.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm thinking this is what he's imagining, not what's actually going on around him.
Yeah.
You know.
Uh-huh.
So I think like when he gets to these scenes, these are things that
I heard that's Chris Brown.
It is, yeah, Chris Brown. So I think this is stuff that he's like picturing in his head. I don't know, cause like every time the time that it does this, he closes his eyes, then it goes black, then it goes to here, you know. So maybe I think all the other stuff that's happening in the neighborhood is stuff that's actually going on.
Yeah.
He's just seeing this stuff.
Which makes sense. We're not seeing the hurt that they have.
Yeah, that's a good point. And then like she just pauses and then he closes his eyes and then it goes to this place.
Yeah.
So it's stuff that we're not seeing, that the rest of the neighborhood is not seeing.
We're not taking time to stop and look and see what type of pain that these artists.
Yeah, because all these people you're showing are really hurting.
Yeah.
You know, so.
Because even him stopping to walk, it's like him taking a pause to actually.
Yeah. This is
y'all. This is a dope video.
Yeah.
This is a dope video.
This one's gonna be its own episode because we've been talking about this for a good amount of time. This will be its own separate episode right here.
I'm cool with that.
And you have Andre 3000 and Big Boy. And one thing I noticed about this is like 2000 era, like Andre and Big Boy.
Mm-hmm.
This is like Bombs Over Baghdad era, like Stankonia era.
I thought it was interesting how he had them back to back, because how different they both are, and then like it's almost like.
And then they split it up.
Exactly. Even they have their own little split, even though they still have each other's back. It's like they still have that split, you know.
Yeah.
In different directions that they both end up facing, you know.
Yeah.
One decided to go this way, the other one went that way, but they still have each other's back, you know.
True. That's a good point. You got Rihanna just floating. So it's kind of like, I don't know, kind of reminds me of the Beyonce one. Where I'm not sure what he's trying to say there.
Yeah, but I was gonna say, but what is he saying with Rihanna's like?
Yeah, I don't know. Honestly, like.
Because also too, if you think about it, Rihanna hasn't released any new music, right? And then she's been in like this relationship, and she's kind of been off vacationing, and I don't know if you've seen a whole bunch of stuff going on social media about like, oh, she's gaining weight and all this stuff, you know, and pretty much I don't know, like, you know how she had that Good Girl Gone Bad, and then like, you know, she's like she has the moments where she's been wilding out, or at least, you know, you've seen like, I don't know, like sides of Rihanna that I guess aren't as clean, I should say. And so now that the fact that she's quiet right now, you know, in a place of meditation, it's almost like right now she's like in a place of peace, because it's like she's off doing her own thing right now, you know, gaining that relationship weight, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, it's like, so she's in a happy place right now, you know. So, I mean, that can be looked at as that way. I mean, because, like, even though she's still part of, like, hip-hop culture and all that, right now, like, she's isolated, you know? So she, like, kind of isolated herself for that piece, you know? Like, she had to isolate, and that's probably where he's thinking certain things. Like, maybe he has to isolate himself more, and that's why he's leaving for that piece.
Yeah.
And that's almost like his example, you know?
He's trying to leave the game.
Whitney Houston can be what the game could do to you.
Yeah, if you notice, he puts a young Whitney Houston when she was young and sexy and like healthy, and you know.
Yeah. And then she fades
full
away.
Of life, yeah.
Like it slowly ate her up.
Yeah. And then you get the same thing with Michael Jackson, the young black.
But that image
Michael
fades
Jackson,
away too.
Yeah.
Because the game slowly ate him up.
Yeah, and then
industry.
He turned to a whole totally different person. He's like, and they both look.
And they
good
both were
spirits,
happy. They both were happy when they were before the industry got hold of them and completely.
Yeah. So it's probably his way of saying, I'm gonna get out of
exactly before I
of this industry before it takes me away.
Damn, dude, this shit makes me sad. Like,
no, it's a sad song, especially when you read into the lyrics. And then he takes he's about to step inside. He takes like kind of one back look at the, you know, turns back around real quick, one last look, and he's gone.
Maybe the last looks were him thinking like, should I though? Like, should I come out with another? And he's like, nah. This is how it's gonna be. Yeah. Damn, dude, this really makes me sad breaking it down like that.
It is. It's pretty. I think it is a pretty sad video. Like when I first watched it, I felt some type of way. Yeah.
It is a sad. This is a sad type of feeling, you know.
Yeah. I did feel some type of way when I watched it. Like I didn't feel like sad, right, but it did make me feel like this isn't like
barbecue.
Yeah,
this is something that you gotta sit and think about.
Yeah, yeah. It's not like the typical like Will Smith song.
Summer.
Yeah, it's not that type of shit. Yeah, where everything's all good and happy. It's like this is has a lot of meaning behind this.
And when you think about it, this summer did have a lot of shit that went on in it, you know?
Yeah.
Like a lot of shit that wasn't necessarily
true.
A good representation of what you expect summer to be, you know?
Yeah. For sure.
Yeah, another masterpiece, I'd say, by Childish Gambino. Visually, like this, I like this, you know?
Yeah, we spent a lot more time than I planned on this, but I think it was a great discussion, breaking down basically frame by frame the whole video.
Yeah. And definitely go look at it for yourself and let us know if we missed anything or if you have any other opinions. They're definitely welcomed. Just let us know what you got and what type of vibe you get from this video, and if you notice anything that we may have not said or didn't notice, let us know in the comments.
That was a lot of fun breaking down this video and breaking down just our thoughts on the meanings and messages behind it.
And we should probably start doing a segment like this, breaking down major music videos.
Yeah, the thing is, we don't get there's not a lot of artists that do
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Only the major ones. I think Jay-Z and Beyonce had one, you know. Or one of them, and where everybody was talking about. But I didn't really watch it. I'm not gonna lie. But I'm thinking maybe that would be a new segment.
Even that wasn't like this though. But no, I mean, it could be if we get enough material where we can break down like that, or break down like albums or something.
For sure. But yeah, make sure you guys like, share, comment, and yeah, just definitely give us your opinion in the comment section. We will definitely stay in contact with you guys as far as engage in those comments, and